Of us yesterday, and I probably would have tagged it on to the day before because we went to Typhoon Lagoon.
So there'll be footage coming from the GoPro.
But we didn't take a lot of footage, we just kind of lazed around a lot really. Stayed till about 2ish, just had some snacks there, hit Disney Springs, just did a couple of shops kind of in between where we got dropped off and kind of where we got picked up. We just went in, looked at a few shops, came back out. Wasn't really anything we like. There's a lot of clothes we like, but the exchange rate just doesn't make it favourable, and our luggage space doesn't make it favourable either. So we did that, and then we were planning to go to Animal Kingdom in the evening, but we looked out of our window when we were ready to leave to go get some food, and it was a storm. I think it's probably the worst storm we've seen since we've been here. It was loud, it was rain, well, it was a sheet of rain, and you can see.
I scared of thunder, so when I heard one, I ran straight to my mum's that bed, then I jumped up.
Yeah, Madison hid in our bed. I just watched it. It's like snow in the UK, you just can't help but watch it. But yeah, there is a lot of debris on the floor because of it. Eventually,
which gives the cruise edge, they are doing really well at kind of tidying up.
Yeah. Eventually, we made it to the food court and we just tried a few different things. Madison has managed to reinvent the kids' pasta several thousand times to get what she wants, but she was happy with what she had. You had the beef mashed potato, like the braised beef.
That was really nice.
And I just had a turkey sandwich and a portion of fries.
You get to a stage after a while where you don't really want to see another chip.
Yeah, I did have to share my fries as well. Then we decided to hit Disney Springs. We wanted to just, we've not really seen a lot of artwork. We wanted to, both Madison and I want some artwork for different things. So in the market co-op we'd seen some postcards we liked, so we went and got those.
So we'll pop some footage in and show you what we kind of did pick up.
Yeah, and then eventually if you watch us on Instagram, I will pop up where they're eventually used in the house, but don't hold your breath because it could be a while. I wanted some bigger prints, but it's just the logistics of getting them home, so...
Because they have very, like, medium pieces.
Yeah, so unless there's anything we see that really catches our eye today at Magic Kingdom or Epcot, then that's fine. But yeah, that's pretty much... Oh, yeah, here at Disney Springs, then we've got bus back to Art of Animation. And we got
2 people.
Mickey ice.
I had 4 ice creams in one day.
Yeah. I wanted a Mickey ice cream sandwich, Jay wanted a Mickey premium bar, so we grabbed those. Madison had already had a pineapple Dole Whip and a soft serve at
which, to be fair, she had shared a bit of both.
And then she ended up sharing, we don't have to get off it. She then shared an ear off of my cookie sandwich and some of Jay's ice cream. So she ended up trying 4 ice creams yesterday. Can you tell we're on holiday? So
I finally managed to get a Joffrey smoothie from...
Yeah, so it was all about food really yesterday.
Excuse the lighting, just while we go through the station.
Hello and welcome to day 13 and our last full day in the park. We're having a very slow start.
Zoom out with Daddy's longer arm shot.
Yeah, it's nearly 10 o'clock, we're just heading into Epcot. I was awake at 7 o'clock this morning and managed to secure a virtual boarding group, whatever, a boarding group for Guardians of the Galaxy. So that's group 64, which is about 2 hours, should be called in about 2 hours time.
If you ever get the opportunity, 100% recommend it. It's an amazing ride.
Yeah, it's really good. So we're going to do that. We've got 2 more Remy's to find and then Madison's going to get her cup. She also has decided which doll playset she wants, so we're going to go back and get that, if she behaves. I think we've pretty much done all the snacks we want to eat while we're here. There's some snacks I want to take home. So yeah, we're just heading into Epcot this morning. We'll do a few rides. We still need to do Spaceship Earth. It would be a travesty not to do it because who knows when that update's going to happen.
Yeah. That
was meant to happen after we came out last time, which still hasn't happened. Who knows? So we're going to do that. try and get some more photos. Probably eat one more time at Regal Eagle for somebody. But yeah, we're just gonna try and soak it all in.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm waiting for an email to say what time our Mia's will pick us up. I'm guessing 2ish. Working on from what time the flight is. We did start packing this morning, which makes us really sad. Madison is probably having a moment because she really doesn't want to go home. I think we'll have a child kicking and screaming to get on the coach. Not to get on the coach tomorrow, but we'll be back one day.
Yeah.
We'll be back. We will, we'll come back.
But when I'm 12, we will.
Not when you're 12, we're not waiting 6 years to come back. Yeah, we're just riding the Skyliner into Epcot. We will have a look at what wait times are when we get in there and make a plan. We can just see Hollywood Studios as we go over into the turning station. I love Hollywood Studios, but that has been a bit of a bane this holiday. It's just either really, really busy or not soaking its people up as well.
Yeah.
And
okay, like we've noticed, even the time we've been, or the number of times we've been in Hollywood Studios, and you know how often somewhere it's gone technical, and of course that's just everybody else piles out to the next ride in that area, and
because they're quite close together. Like Rise goes technical, everyone goes on to Smugglers. If something happens to Slinky, everyone goes on to Toy Story or Mania or Aliens World and Saucers, and Toy Story Mania's had huge queues. They reduced the queues by adding the third track in, and then this year the queue times have been back up at what they were when it was just 2 tracks.
Yeah.
So it has felt quite busy in there.
They've still been running the 3 tracks.
Yeah, because we've been on the 3rd track every time.
True.
So yeah, it's just been a bit busy. But you know, we have enjoyed it in there. We've probably enjoyed popping into Epcot more than we have done on any other holiday.
Yeah.
We've definitely tried more of the food and wine booths. Everyone's had a kind of a nice favourite from one of them and tried stuff, which has been quite nice. But yeah, hopefully, I mean it's a Wednesday, so hopefully it shouldn't be too busy. Like the World Showcase will just be kind of opening up as we get in there. I want to pop into the French, is it patisserie, the boulangerie. But yeah, it's just going to probably be a day of mooching, doing some rides, eating the food we want to eat again, and just seeing how it goes, and looking at my child's very unhappy face as she's having to go home.
No, it's not cool, Dad.
Oh, she's whingy. We're going to leave you there. You don't want to listen to her whinge. Good morning. Is that my Minnie and Mickey? No! Just like home.
Our neighbours with the castle.
If you live at Hampton Court Palace, which this is modelled on.
That's how people used to make telephone calls.
I know.
Like we didn't have cell phones. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, very talented. That is so cool. Penelope, it's you. That is so fun. Even got the candy in the hair, the bow, oh, the green eyes, everything. So beautiful, I know. You can't sit there. I don't think they'll let you. You can see it for now though, I'm sorry. No, Penelope. Do you want her to sign it for you?
Could be
Yeah. Maybe this color, a fun Penelope color. There you go. Yeah. Did you draw other characters in there? Fun. There you go. goodness, so cute! Oh, he's dancing with them. Gotta go get a picture of Smelly.
Yeah?
What are we going on?
Test track.
Test track. Do you like it?
Yes.
Oh, we got to move, have I? So we are in the lightning lane for test track. It's not very quick at the moment, but you can hear it, so it is still running. And literally, as we got in the queue for this, our boarding group for Guardians has been called, so at least we're in the right area. And then the only other ride that we really want to do while we're here is Spaceship Earth. And then, oh, the lighting is horrible. We're just gonna have to have shadowy knee. And then we're gonna do a bit of shopping, and we're really not gonna spend too long in here this morning because we want to hit Magic Kingdom a bit later. So we're just gonna try and do a few bits and then just pop out the park via the skyline. Yeah. So yeah, let's get this right done. Get on Guardians one more time. Spend some money. Madison is designing our car on test track. Of course, this is pink.
Very fast one. I know I like fast.
Yeah, we've got good power. Average everything else. Are we going?
Hello. The seatbelt.
Oh my god! Oh my god, he just got... Oh my god!
How is my hair?
At this point, Xandar is in near constant daytime. Is that not wondrous? There are so many wonders in our universe.
Seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle, please watch your children. Please take small steps by hand and watch your step on the moving platform. Platforms moving at the same speed as your time machine vehicle.
Gutenberg invented the movable type printing press. Now knowledge can travel as fast as these new books, and travel they do. Books make it easier to invent the future in every field, and the result is an incredible explosion of innovation we call the Renaissance.
That's really good.
Who did the drawing? Daddy did the drawing.
Oh my gosh, he's good. That's a great picture of you.
Thank you. Big smile. We are now not in Epcot.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers.
We're on the TTA in Magic Kingdom.
This is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are no longer sold.
Yeah, Madison wasn't sure she wanted to go on Guardians, but we convinced her to go on with it at bribery. And did you get your song? Were you happy? Yeah. Did you enjoy the ride? Yeah. Everyone was super excited to have Conga, so I'm guessing it's either one that people really find fun or it's not very frequent, but we did that. What else? Oh, we did some shopping. Madison got her Elsa doll and her cup from Remy's hide and go sweet. And we're currently not moving on the TTA at the moment. And we got her like a long sleeve t-shirt. It's kind of like a Spirit jersey, but not, a little bit cheaper than a Spirit jersey. And then we just headed, oh no, then we did Spaceship Earth, which I have got some footage which I will put in. But yeah, then we came out the park really. We wanted to come into Magic Kingdom and get some photos that we hadn't taken on Halloween night. I forgot what night it was. We just didn't get a chance to take any photos on our Halloween party. Main Street was busy, we were trying to do other things, and before we knew it, it was the end of the night. So we're coming to get some photos. We have got a return time for Seven Dwarfs, but I don't know if we'll go on that. But let's get through the TTA and I'll catch up with you when you can probably hear me a bit better. Are we looking forward to Tron being finished? Everyone's nodding. It does look amazing. That's going to look stunning when it's all lit up and going.
Oh yeah, at night that must be better ride at day.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a ride you ride day and night. Because it was here first. Hopefully you can see me because I can't actually see the screen and it's super loud in here. So yeah, that's a quick recap of the day. We just jumped into Magic Kingdom mainly to get some photos, do a little bit of shopping. Been on the TTA obviously. I think we're going to get an ice cream while we're here, you know, dessert before dinner, and then probably just head back to the
Proper holiday vibes.
Yeah, back to the hotel for some dinner. Let's just see how it goes. Our last full day. We finished off in Magic Kingdom. We literally just rode the TTA, took some photos, wandered around. We watched one of the cavalcades that's got Moana and Mirabelle on it, which was the one we haven't seen, so that was nice. Then we got a bus back to Art of Animation because Jay was looking for a mug and we thought it was in their shop, but it wasn't. And then we just had dinner in their food court, which we've done quite a lot. It's just a little bit quieter than our food court, so it's been quite nice to be able to swap between the two. The menus are pretty identical, there's a few things different on each one, but it's really easy to be able to swap between the two. Then we went to reception and we've paid off the room balance. We didn't put much on our magic bands this time, just a couple of times it was easier to do that than pay with my card because of security reasons, but that's all sorted. We've walked back, we've got our last Disney Cocoa in our mugs, and now we've got the hideous job of packing. I don't even know where to start. I've walked around this room so many times. Madison's just sitting down and having some supper slash pudding, although technically we had an ice cream at Magic Kingdom. Oh, that's the other thing we did, wasn't it, before we came out? We stopped at the ice cream parlour at on Main Street, and Jay and I shared a warm brownie sundae, and Madison had a scoop, which was huge, of cookies and cream. So yeah, we did all that. So we technically had pudding before we had our dinner. There's a little hand starting to do the packing. And then we thought we would just be able to squeeze in our last lot of marshmallow roasting, but we did miss it. But they did give Madison the marshmallows so she could eat them, so she's gonna have those for supper. And I'm just gonna keep staring at all the stuff we need to pack. I'm not really the packer, so I'm just gonna keep moving stuff around and putting stuff into bags so that they can go into the case. And fingers crossed this won't take us too long.
Yeah, right in here?
No. You can scan that one.
In for our last morning. Look at the unhappy faces. We're just about to walk up Main Street for the last time. Come on then. We are in Magic Kingdom. We have just come up Main Street. It was busy. There was the Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair on the stage. We have headed towards the teacups because it's got a short wait, as has Dumbo and Barnstormer, so I think we're gonna spend a little bit of time this end of the park for a bit, try and get a couple of things, but generally just a little bit of a chill, soak up the last little bit in the parks. Everyone's a little bit warm and a little bit sad. Are you on the teacups? Sweet. You're gonna spin me? You're gonna spin me and Daddy, are you? we've ended up back in the Dumbo play area. She's having 10 or so minutes in here. We're going to go on Dumbo. Then she wants to go on Barnstormer, and then we have a return time for Splash. And we're hoping to get a return time for Minnie and Mickey just one last time before we go. But yeah, just really soaking it all in. Jay is just confirming with our taxi driver all our flight details. But yeah, we don't have to be back at the hotel till about 1:30, 2 o'clock. We're being picked up at 3:30, so we need to get some food before that. But yeah, it's a little bit busier in here than we've had it before, but she's still having some fun and it's still air conditioned, so we'll make the most of that. But yeah, all packed, all done, all our luggage.
A frantic morning or whatever, but
we thought we'd done really well last night, and we thought we only had a little bit left, and then all of a sudden it just...
It's like, oh, there's the toiletries, oh, there's this, and
I still need that, and I still want that. So yeah, but we got there. It's all in cases. Is it in a weight allowance? We'll find out.
Total, yes. Single item. I wasn't as kind of well at delegating the kind of distribution this time, so it didn't really matter on the way back.
Does anyone else do that? Like, you pack like meticulously on the way out, like you spread it across all 3 cases.
So in worst cases, if one goes missing, you've still got 2/3 of everything turning up, or a third or whatever, and then
make sure your weight allowance is all nicely across all 3, and on the way home, just get in a case.
Yeah.
Get in
Squeeze
any
it in
case.
there.
I do not care what case you're in. Get in a case. Another dessert before food, and we have gone for a warm brownie sundae with chocolate chip, chocolate, whipped cream, and little Mickey ears. And Madison's got a little mint choc cone. Is it nice? Come on then, let's eat this up and then we can go on a ride. One last ride.
before we leave.
We've had a really nice morning / early afternoon in Magic Kingdom. We rode the teacups, then we went and hung out in Dumbo for a little while, got a bit of AC, Madison had a little play. Then we actually rode Dumbo this time, and then we jumped up to the Barnstormer. The longest time we've had to wait for Barnstormer, 10-minute wait. Would I do it without Madison? Of course I wouldn't. Then we had a return time for Splash, so we went over and rode that. I got absolutely soaking before, like literally on the first drop. Absolutely soaking. Everyone thought it was very funny. Sorry, my child is just about to drink the remainder of her ice cream.
When it's always halfway melted, I always drink it like it. It's always cold.
And then we managed to get return time for Seven Dwarfs, and Madison wanted an ice cream, so we went to the ice cream parlour on Main Street again. And actually what we've done is come up, I think it's called Tomorrowland Terrace. It's the one that's very rarely open, but it's slightly air conditioned. It is out of the sun. Fairly quiet in terms of the fact you can get a table. So we came up here, we've eaten our ice cream, and now we're going to go back and do that return time for Seven Dwarfs and have our last ride of the holiday.
I don't want to leave.
You don't want to leave. You're upset. You had a good time. Want to come back?
But that can come in when I'm 7.
She's decided she's coming when she's 7, which means I've got a few months to save up some money. Who knows when we're back? We said that the other day. If you watched like yesterday. Yeah, we are going to try and come back soon. Right, let's head over to Seven Dwarfs then. But yeah, if you're looking for somewhere quiet to come, just sit and chill out. If you've got your own food or just want to get a drink and have some chill time, up here is really nice. So that's the purple wall there. And that's like the Plaza restaurant and the ice cream parlour, and that's where we were sat, just in there, so it's really convenient. Now we are just going to go down this way, past Stitch on the purple wall, and up the side of the castle, the Wishing Well, to Seven Dwarfs. ride? Was it fun? A good last ride. So you done Splash and Seven Dwarfs on your last day. Two of your favourites? Yeah. You're not looking happy. You're that sad to go home. Bye, Castle. Bye. Well, that's it. We have just got the bus back to Art of Animation. Again, we used their food court mainly because we had just missed a Pops bus and thought the Art of Animation bus coming, so we jumped on there. It was another stretchy bus which kept Madison happy. Jay has just gone to get the luggage. We do have half an hour before our bus, but just trying to get all organised now. Yeah, I think just as we were leaving Magic Kingdom, the cavalcade with the 50th song came down and I could have literally sobbed my eyes out. Yeah, I'm tired, I ache, I've had an amazing time, and now just to wait for the coach and finish packing the last few bits, so we will try and catch you up when we get to the airport. Morning, afternoon, evening, somewhere in between Friday, Saturday, Sunday or Monday. No, it's 4 o'clock on Monday. No, it's 4 o'clock on Friday.
The adults are doing so well when they sleep.
Yeah, I'm just going to briefly fill you in. We didn't film anything, it all got...
I feel a bit mouldy because I haven't got my glasses or contacts in, but...
He's here. He might not be able to see himself, but he's definitely here. We got popped up from Pop Century. This could be long, sorry. We got picked up from Pop Century at 3:35 by Mia's Connect. It was really simple. I booked it when I booked the, like, from the airport to the hotel. I booked both together. There isn't a price for a round trip. You pay just 2 lots a single, but it's fine. It was fairly cheap for what we needed it. Oh god, I look rough. So we did that. We were on the coach for about an hour and a half by the time it went round all the stops and then dropped us off. Checked in
3 or 4 different hotels. It kind of,
yeah, so it did a really random loop.
Guests and parties per.
Then we got to the airport. BA check-in was a little bit chaotic, I'm not gonna lie. Not a lot of desks, even little signage of where to go. And then the agents there were really finicky about everything. It was just a little bit of a hassle. We had to quickly move stuff across from a case that was literally full of trainers and shoes and clothes, but we were only literally a kilo over on one, and we had to grab stuff out of it. She said we were 2, but I think we were only 1 when it actually settled. But
I think her quick maths wasn't quite so great.
We sorted it out. I did feel really embarrassed because, like, you're just having to chuck everything out over, and then she had a bit of a moment when we asked to put the tag for the buggy on our buggy bag, because we basically use a bag, so we can squeeze in our rain cover and a few other bits in the buggy carriage, which loads of people do. It's not nothing, like, we're not like doing anything we shouldn't do, but use buggy bag also protects the buggy a little bit, especially from like dirt and rain and yuck, but she didn't really like that. We had a quick look around the airport. It's quite a lot more at all our international than we've done before. Literally, normally we just check in and run through security. We had a little bit of time to spare, and then we went through security, which, I'm not gonna lie, was an absolute show. It just says take out your liquids and your laptop. It says nothing about any other electronics, yet what they want you to take out is every electronic. Take off all belts, all jumpers, all coats, shoes for adults but not children.
Again, that's not very clear until you get there.
Empty out the whole buggy, so if you've got buggy bags or anything underneath the buggy. Madison's just come to join us. Come around the other side then and you can come and say hello. You have to take all that out, and they weren't very polite, and they weren't very, they didn't explain things when we asked questions. And it's really hard when you've got a child and it's really busy. This one, surviving much better than we are. Strange that. We worry about her. Look at her. She is bouncing. That was all a bit much. Oh, hang on. This is, wants to show you her Rocket. His eyes bulge out. And why did we get Rocket?
Because I went on garden.
This is the face of someone who really liked it twice and then the third time didn't like it. We kind of encouraged her to go on with the bribery of a rocket, and then she got her favourite song and we got conga.
So I thought that every cat get the same song.
They did. They do. We all got conga. We were all singing conga. So yeah, she's doing much better than we are. Then we went through security and realised with about half an hour to go that Madison's iPad for some reason had
not done
taken off or stored Disney Plus, even though I downloaded everything onto there in the morning, literally hours before. I downloaded a whole flight's worth of programs. So I then had to connect to MCO's Wi-Fi and literally download.
Download speed was actually very, very impressive.
And we ended up downloading.
I got my mouth flip-flops on.
I think she's delirious. Got to look. Lovely. And she's got socks on. She's one of those people. So we managed to download about 17, 18 episodes of different stuff for her. So she had some entertainment for the plane. Boarding. Boarding. Wait for your group to be called. Do not stand too close to things. Jay and I stand close because we're relying on just me hearing it.
But to be fair, we had seats kind of fairly close to the boarding gate because at least then visually we can see when information goes up.
And I asked the guy to let us know when it was going to be called, because we may not hear, because they were doing double announcements, like announcing over the top of each other, and he literally looked at me like I had asked him to speak 5 languages and also translate it to Martian. Luckily we were the last boarding group.
Do something on my tablet.
Go on then. I need to get your tablet out first though, darling.
I'm going to grab it.
I'll get it out in a minute for you. I don't know if it's charged or not. Probably is because you used mine on the way home. So yeah, I had to download everything onto my tablet. Boarding, a bit of palaver. We got on fine. Actually, storage, I was really worried about overhead compartment storage with everyone bringing everything back, but it was fine. We were a little bit more organised.
Everything.
Yeah.
They were very, very organised.
I know TUI have recently said they won't store lightsabers in the cabin. BA didn't have a problem with that.
No.
Yesterday, so that was fine. And we were a little bit more organised with our bags of where everything was, so that was good. There was a fly flying around as well, excuse me. So yeah, that was fine. Food, nah, it was plain food. It was edible actually, it was probably better than on the way out. Staff, much nicer on the way out. Drinks seemed to be flowing a lot more on the way out. It was very quick service
they almost
at the
couldn't pump
beginning.
enough into you this time.
Very quick service at the beginning with food, then they turned the lights down. Then it all got a bit stressful for us. Madison broke down. I'm not sure if it was tiredness, I don't know if it was anxiety or stress. She was really worried about getting to sleep. She got a bit stressed. We ended up in floods of tears. I got a bit angry with her because I was tired and I just wanted her to sleep, and I didn't communicate with her very well. However, we calmed her down. She did sleep. She slept on me. I became a human pillow for a couple of hours, but she did get her head down for a couple of hours, and then I slept on and off for those couple of hours, and Jake got a couple of hours. So that was that. Only watched one film. Watched Dear Evan Hansen. FYI, don't watch an emotional film when you're coming back from a holiday feeling all emotional. Wow, great one, T. High five. So yeah, we did that, and then the dreaded words as we started to descend. I don't feel very well, and bless the girl, she goes grey when she does not feel very well.
Yeah, I mean, you can try and do the whole kind of breathe it through and everything else with her, but that's just...
It's just you grab that sick bag, you put it over mouth and nose, under chin, and wait for it. And we got it.
And to be fair, I think she's not alone either. I mean, we had...
It was bomb city on the way home. There was a child in front of us was being sick. There was one across the other side, and one older girl was actually literally everywhere, bless her. And the BA staff, I give them their credit, they dealt with it well. You know, they made...
it happens to a lot of people. I can't handle...
I dealt with it. We dealt with it. It was 2 bags. One was just the fluid we pumped back into her after round 1, but it is just as she comes down. She's a little sensitive to it at the moment. I think we're fine though. I think we're fine. And then it was chaos getting off. Florida tagged our buggy to come off at the gate, even though it didn't need to, and then it didn't come off at the gate anyway. But after that, actually, BA and Terminal 5.
Again, I'll give the cabin crew their due. They were kind of on it as much as they could, trying to deal with the ground crew.
They made sure we had water as well.
Yeah.
They were very good, so can't fault them. And then through Heathrow Terminal 5, we had absolutely no problems. No. We went in the family lane.
That's almost one of the smoothest transitions we've had through from
family lane for security. Our bags were going around the carousel. Our buggy was still on the carousel because it was in a buggy bag, wasn't with the buggies, which was a little bit of a moment, but it was all there. We come out, our taxi driver was there, he brought us home. Madison fell asleep in the car for about half an hour.
Yeah.
And then I became a human, hold your head, like I held her head up because she was flopping all over the place. And then we came home. I've done a load of washing. I've got another one to go. Another one to go in, and then probably one after that. I've done a bit of work, the joys of working for yourself. We went out for a lovely lunch with our friends to try and keep us awake, and they then also dropped us off at the supermarket so we could do a bit of a food shop.
Yeah, so thanks to them for that.
And when I say a bit of a food shop, we got in dinner for tonight, and now we don't feel hungry, so we're probably just going to eat the slab of cake that we bought when we went out for lunch because it looked too good not to have cake. And we're still on holiday mode. But yeah, that was it. But yeah, I don't really know what I've filmed. I don't know if it'd be enough to do a day every a video for every day. Obviously you'll know that by now because this is the end. But yeah, it's been nice to be able to pick the camera up. We love looking back at our memories, and that's purely why we do this. If we can make something entertaining that someone else would like to watch, or it's useful for someone else, that's
just a couple of the odd bits here and there. That if it's useful for somebody else, then it's been worth doing as well. So.
But this is purely for us to look back on. We didn't take picking the camera up too seriously. So yeah. It was nice. It was nice to be back. About 45 minutes sleep. Jay's had a little bit longer since we've been home, but now we're going to try and push through. We're going to get Madison through to about 7ish. We're going to try and
push about her bedtime anyway.
Not bedtime, but time we start like the evening routine. So that'd be good. And then we'll see how tomorrow goes. But yeah, thank you for following along. If you're not already, go and follow us on Instagram as well to see what we're doing in between the Disney stuff. If I could be able to get my laptop out, I would probably press up another holiday, but I do need to sort Madison's passport out before we do anything else, so that's a job for tomorrow. Literally, it is of urgent priority, and also finishing unpacking all the bags. But yeah,
the
Florida,
the less fun side of holidays.
Yeah, Florida 2022 should have been 2020. You were wonderful. It was lovely to be back, and it was lovely to spend 2 weeks together as a family. I don't think we've done that probably since 2019, so it was lovely. And although we did do a little bit of work while we were away, it was also a chance to completely switch off from the outside world, so it was a great success on that behalf. But I'm going to put you down now. I'm going to probably get another cup of tea. We've got another 6 since we've been home.